Well, hi friends, welcome back to the homestead. I hear some rumble of thunder in the distance. I think it's heading my way, so I'll make this pretty fast. But I hope you're doing well, wherever you are. In the U.S., I've noticed that there's a lot more men that are becoming lazy, and they're not disciplined. And maybe I'm the only one seeing this. And of course, I struggle with this too, so I'm not saying I'm better than everybody else, anything like that. Because, I mean, there's those days I just don't feel like doing what needs to be done. And I'm seeing this laziness, and part of it, I think, is because of just the endless entertainment that, we're just scrolling our phones all the time, or just all we want to do is watch movies or something like that. And it's just, we are just so oversaturated by entertainment, and therefore we become lazy. We just want to be consumers and take in more and not actually be productive and be providers and protectors for others. And I think I see this laziness really in people's time management. I see it in their mental state. I see it in their physical state and their spiritual state. Even I was reading a report not too long ago that 77 in the U.S. at least 77. Listen to this: 77% of men in the U.S. are either, quote, overweight or obese. Now, I know some people have certain health conditions and they can't do anything about it. I understand all that. But for a lot of guys, I think it really comes down to the lack of discipline. And really, discipline, at the core of discipline, is two things. It's hope and desire. If I don't have hope that something will be better, or have hope that I can change, or succeed in something, then I'm going to give up before I even start. But if I don't have the desire to actually achieve that goal, or to, I don't know, you pick whatever it is that you want to do, or maybe you want to quit some bad habit or something. If you don't have the desire, a strong desire, then you'll never make it. And I love what M. Scott Peck says in his book, The Road Less Traveled. He says that the will to do anything, to change, to grow, to give up, whatever it is, the will to do anything, all that is desire of sufficient intensity that translates into action. Desire of sufficient intensity that translates into action. So if you want to do something, like have the will to do something and the endurance, because can't gain excellence overnight, achieve excellence overnight. So to will to do anything takes intense desire. And so you got to feed that desire, which means going back and asking, what is my why? So if it's, for example, if I want to get in shape, I can't just say I want to get in shape. That's not strong enough. It's got to be something deeper. It's got to be something for my family. I've got to be the best I can be for my wife, for my children, for my community. I need to be in shape so I have mental clarity, so I can sleep better, so I can feel better. And even look better so that I can have better, if you're in business or something, business contracts or sales or whatever it is. Like, it just gives you more confidence, that physical fitness. There's also the discipline of time, like budgeting your time. Maybe some of you guys budget your finances. That's a good thing. Dave Ramsey would be happy about that. But maybe budgeting your time as well. I mean, every night before I go to bed, I have an A list and B list for the next day. A list items I've got to get done. B list items, if I don't get them done the next day, it's okay. But oftentimes we'll even assign like an hour or half an hour per thing, and just really helps me focus my time on that. And sometimes it might mean you delegating to others, things that you don't need to do, someone else can do. I have a friend that used to say that if you need more time, you need more team. Maybe you need others to come alongside you and help you and build your team. But all that to say, I'm just worried about this epidemic of laziness, of endless entertainment. And it seems like we don't have strong enough purpose as men. Like we've kind of lost something with purpose, and we don't have that drive every day to get up to go and do, or we give up, we get up, we go, we punch in our time card at work or whatever it is, and that's all we're doing. But there's nothing really as this meta narrative, this meta story to our lives. And so I thought about coming out here, the back porch, grabbing a cup of coffee, and talking to you guys. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this down in the comments. If you've noticed this laziness or lack of discipline, and really, guys, maybe you're there. Maybe you're in that place, and I'm there all the time. So listen, I'm not sharing this as someone who's better in any kind of way here. But I've always have to think, why am I doing this? I keep a journal, and so writing in my journal, it kind of helps me reflect upon my why, my goals, what do I want to achieve. And if I don't have really a strategic way to achieve my goals, I'll never make it. I'll never get there. And I saw this quote the other day. Someone is saying, you know what? From one year from now, imagine yourself 1 year from now, and you're looking back on your life today. What's the one thing I wish I would have started? What's one thing in a year from now I wish I would have started today? Because a lot of this just takes time. It takes endurance. It takes I can't remember the author's name, but she wrote that book, Grit, the power of, I think it's passion and perseverance or something like that. But that endurance to see it through, it takes discipline. And the reason that we don't like discipline is because it's painful oftentimes. There's a temporary pain for a lasting pleasure, or a lasting happiness, or a lasting success or satisfaction. So guys, what do you think? What do you think? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop those down below, because I want more men to be those that are diligent. That's the opposite of sluggard. So in the Bible, I'm a Christian, so in the Bible, it is, especially in the book of Proverbs, it's always contrasting the diligent and the sluggard, diligent and sluggard. Apostle Paul in the New Testament, he is always saying, if you don't work, you don't eat. Like there's a major emphasis in the Bible on working hard, being diligent and not lazy, doing hard things. And so, guys, I just wanted to come out here. I don't think I'm venting really. Maybe I am a little bit. But would love to hear your thoughts on this. And I hear the thunder coming in already. So we'll see you on the next video.